Give me something on that performance tonight.
I thought he raced very good. No, I was last week. I thought he might have should have won maybe a little bit. The first quarter definitely took the sting out of him, but he was a little bit lonely on the lead. But tonight, following Ray, he's like on the rigging, and I think if I got through right at the top of the stretch, he would give him a run. So I'm pretty happy with the performance.
What do you think about his chances next week?
Well, he's all post position, you know what I mean, but he's got speed to get involved. So if he draws a good post and get away close, you never know.
All right, 3 in the finals.
Yeah.
First, how's that feel?
Well, it's always good. I mean, I wish I had one winner so I get to pick a post, but it's a wide open field. I mean, thought Lucky Chucky was maybe the one that looked best, and even this one racehorse racing good here. I mean, it's open game.
What about Muscle Massive's performance tonight?
I thought he raced good. He's came off a little injury that I've been working on for 2 weeks here, and Ronnie was very happy. He trotted very good. That was main concern that to make the final, and I got a week here now to fine-tune him for the big one.
What was wrong with him?
He pulled I thought he tied up actually, but he wasn't. But he pulled a bad muscle. I don't know how he did that, so it's I think we have it under control.
Okay, and let's see. On the tab?
On the tab, he was a little bit hikey in the turns, they said, but he's got to work on him a little bit.
I thought Hard Living was probably the best of the 3 tonight.
I don't think so.
Other than the fact that the trip was pretty bad for Muscle Massive.
You go first up anytime. It's tough. I mean, the horse coming from behind that get Pilgrim's Eye is a good horse. Won the British Crown last year. Get a 2 over. It's second over trip. I mean, it's you got to have respect for these kind of horses. I mean, if I thought maybe Ronnie should have quarter more him, and then he would have won the race. But. It wouldn't matter that much to me at the elimination, really.
Make you wish you were driving?
No, absolutely.
What about Hard Living's race performance?
Well, Hard Living, I thought raced great. I mean, he's one in the group. I mean, I don't think he's really outstanding horse in this field. I mean, I think the game, luck in the race can happen. It's actually going to be a heck of a Hamiltonian. I mean, a lot of guys going home. I have 2 horses I think I have a genuine chance to be on the board with, and hopefully one be on top of board.
Yeah, people get carried away with bias.
Your thoughts going into the final? You think obviously you think you have a big shot here.
Well, I think he's got a good chance. I mean, he's going to have a good post position. I think he's going to race just as well or even better next week because he's going to be a little bit more fit. So I mean, Chucky's plan to have him pointed for the Hamiltonian so far has worked to perfection.
Usually a little fumbly-gated today.
Well, we had different shoes on him. These are his shoes that he doesn't stay quite as sound in, but they're his racing shoes, and he trots much better in those.
The plan all along, just get him ready for the Hambo, and now you're there?
I think that was Chucky's plan from the time that he raced his last race last fall in Dover, that to put him away and give him the prep that he wanted and do everything that he saw fit. And it's worked well.
All right, thanks, John.
His progression, start to start, you could sort of see him building up to this. Is that the way?
That was a plan that Chuck had. As I said, from last winter, his, he had it mapped out the way he wanted to get him prepped for this race, and you can't fault it. He's going in as good as he possibly can.
You feel really good tonight?
Yeah, he felt great. I mean, it was a big effort. He wore down a good horse on the front, and but I had confidence that he would race really well tonight, or I wouldn't have driven him that way.
Got about 13 horses for him, actually. He's my biggest owner.
Okay. I'm late to the ship, so I have to start all over again and say, were you happy with the effort?
I was very happy with him. I mean, he raced good. I mean, finishing second in there in 52 and 4. I mean, that's fastest division, so I was very pleased with him. I mean, of course, I wanted to win, but I mean, we also wanted to make the final, and we made the final, so...
meet your expectations? Exceed your expectations?
No, he meet my expectations. I mean, he always gives it all he has. So I mean, he's a fighter. Everybody thinks that he don't have the head because he don't have more than one win. But I mean, he made over 300,000. So I mean, a horse that don't want to race good don't make 300,000.
I was going to ask you. He only has one win. Does that? How does that sit with you? I mean,
he keeps on making money. I mean, he's always there. I mean, if we got one bad race, then the Sears stake final. Other than that, we've been second and third the whole time. So I'm very pleased with him. So. we are hoping
Do you
that.
feel like he's still getting better?
Yes. We still got some little kinks that we're working on that's we hopefully should have worked out by next week. And
Anything in particular?
no, it's just like, I mean, just to try to keep him happy and hopefully keep David happy, and then everything should go good.
All right.
What do you think, you know, having a week to get ready for next week, what are you going to do, and what do you think can you improve off that?
We're pretty much just going to take it easy and keep him happy and hope that he eats everything when he comes home tonight and doesn't lose too much weight on this, and take next week hopefully for a good draw.
Actually, let's go over here. It's those fans. All right.
I was pleased with the effort. You know, I would have liked to have won, but the horse trotted good, and it just felt like he got outstepped the last eighth of a mile. But he still had trot, but just kind of out sprinted. He's a big, strong horse. Might have needed the race also. So, you know, I'm still feeling pretty positive going in, and with a little racing luck, I think we'll be okay.
Obviously, you would have liked to win and pick your position,
exactly.
but given this field and the opportunity, you know, you still feel pretty good.
Yeah, I'm happy to be in it, and I think this horse, you know, on his best day, could definitely win.
Okay.
Still walking.
All right. Well, what did you think about his performance tonight?
I thought it was an awesome performance out of day for him. Couldn't ask for no better. Just wish he'd draw it in a little closer. It might have made a big difference. Yeah.
What's his year been like so far?
I've been up and down. You know, I drove him his first start at Vernon. He finished second. And I put Bouchard up, and he had no luck with him 2 times in a row in the Sears Stakes. And I knew the horse was better than that. It just bad driving. I don't want to say bad driving, but bad choices of what he was doing. And I just couldn't figure for the life of me what the heck is going on. I've been training good at the farm, and he goes out and does dumb stuff that he never does. So now hopefully we're on the right track. You know, it's just a matter of the drivers. I know John's going to take Chucky, and I'm probably going to go back with Pierce for the final to see what happens.
Did you make any changes with them?
No, that's the thing. Everything was the same. You know, this year he's going with an open bridle instead of a blind. That's the only thing I've changed for his equipment.
How do you like your chances going into the final?
I really think he's got a good shot. Now that he's got another good race under him, he's got a good shot. It's going to be a great race, I think. You know, especially if I get lucky and draw in close. It's going to be a good one.
I looked up and I thought somebody had brought a pony down to the paddock.
He had Miner's ponies.
He is tiny still.
Yeah, that's the thing we got going in the barn. You know, you can't really afford the big ones. You end up with a horse like this, which he's got the breeding and pedigree and everything to go along, but you don't have the big money to buy the nice big stout horses. You kind of get left with something like this, but it looks like it's paying off. So
he's got it where it counts, right?
He's got a big heart. I mean, I've had a lot of nice horses. And for a small horse, he is a big horse.